we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Sickest license plate for a sports car. And if you're not familiar with the lingo, sickest is a good thing. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Never thought I'd see this matchup. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Dominating win. A cash prize if you predicted this would happen. Our next matchup. Out of the gate with a... Ooh, sick! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. This is why we do this, folks. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. No one thought it would be this decisive victory. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. A slight lead taking shape. An upset in the making. This one seems like it's over before it's done. I did not see that coming. We're just one match away from our finals. Keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. No contest. This final matchup will determine what is the sickest license plate for a sports car. Overwhelming support already. The struggle is real. Just running out the clock now. Whoa, too close to call. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any board or card game. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. The game most likely to result in a huge friendship-ending fight. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to fight right now. Let's get it on. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Only one can come out on top. That was ugly. Next up. The votes are not coming in fast. This one's looking over. They're on fire! Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Fight! 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 And now our last two contenders face off. Clear winner there. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Votes are incoming. Feel the rage! One more match to determine our finals. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? That kind of domination is illegal in some states. And now we finally decide what is the game most likely to end in a fight. Winner! Let's check out that scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any animal. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Animal you most want to trap your worst enemy in a small room with. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. This is a big one. Ran away with that one. Moving on to our next. That was a slaughter. No one could have predicted this one. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Could this be a blowout? A regular juggernaut. Let's switch up this bracket. Best stuffed animal for a baby's crib. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Two titans squaring off. It's really going back and forth. Big win, Daddy likes. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. I am on the edge of my seat. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. One more change. Best animal for a Bond villain to stroke. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Potential winner starts to emerge. A real tug of war. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. We have a winner! Let's see who won it all. This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The item everyone should keep an extra one of in an emergency glass case. Enter your answers now. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. This matchup was bound to happen. That wasn't even close. Next up. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. The struggle is real. Like falling off a log. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. And up. Ooh, I'd break that glass. And now our last two contenders face off. A clear favorite. You will not be denied. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. There is no love lost between these two. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking... Get out of the way! The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. There's cash if you predicted this one. And now the definitive matchup. What is the item we should all keep in an emergency glass case? We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Enter any word ending in ing. Enter your answers now. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Coolest thing to have a Guinness World Record for. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. It's go time. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? They're on fire! No surprises on the prediction front. Our next matchup. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. An easy bet that pays off. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? It's weird that this is my job. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The lead. Quackity, quackity, duck, duck, quack. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Like falling off a log. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. These two answers dominated the first round, but what happens when they meet each other? No one thought it would be this close. That wasn't even close. And now the final face-off. What would be the coolest activity for a Guinness World Record? That'll do it. Let's go back to that scoreboard. And now, for the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name a cartoon character. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. The most annoying cartoon character. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Up first. The lead keeps changing. Clear winner there. Moving on to our next matchup. This is one for the ages. Bibbidi bobbidi bam! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. I can't believe I'm seeing this! You will not be denied! And now our last two contenders face off! Some early votes. I'm not sure my parents love me, but what a win! We're changing that bracket title again. Which cartoon character has a dark secret? Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. These two answers really breeze through the first round. Let's see what happens when they collide. And upsetting them. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. We're just one match away from our finals. Ran away with that one. One final switcheroo. Most likely to break your heart. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. A clear frontrunner. That win's gotta feel good. But who walked away with the top score?
Welcome to Fibbage. Sit back, relax, and get ready to shovel some BS. Okay, a 4-player game making me the fifth wheel. Thanks for making me feel awkward. And if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's hit it. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 for each player you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, choose a category. First question. According to Civil War historian Alfred J. Bollitt, there was an unwritten code among soldiers that they would not shoot each other while blank. Now write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you can't come up with something, use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion for half the points. Do it now. A suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, these are your choices. Pick the truth on your device now. All right, let's see what you guys picked. And it was also... kind of spooky. We need this rule for the Jackbox office. Okay. Let's see what we got. The adult site woodrocket.com shot a 2015 promotional video where porn actors attempted to blank. Type in your lies now. Write something quick or use the Lie For Me button. All right, pick the truth. All right, who picked what? Because when watching porn, you shouldn't have to cry alone. Time to pick a category. And the question is, during World War II, the British helped their captured soldiers escape German prison camps by hiding compasses, files, and maps inside blank. All right, type in your lies. Use the... Okay, which one is the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Great lie. The hard part was carrying enough drinking water in that tiny thimble. Hey look, it's round 2. Strap in because all the points are doubled. Give me a category. Okay, here's your question. The rare genetic malady Pili trianguli et canaliculi, which affects mainly children under 12, is commonly known as blank syndrome. Write your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, seek the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Believe it or not, if left untreated, it can lead to Phil Spector disease. And now for a visit to the old country. If you're a young punk trying to tell your elders what to do, you might be scolded with a Russian phrase that translates as, "Don't try to get into blank ahead of your father." Okay, enter your lies. Okay, find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, hats off to you. You know what? Don't get in after either. Just give Dad some time alone. Select a category. Now listen up. In December 2015, researchers at the University of Munich reported the strange case of a student who had seizures every time he blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Let's see how things shook out. Good lying there, well fibbed. Well, so much for that one. I get it, my nose bleeds every time I do the crossword. It's time for the final fibbage. One last question and it's worth triple. Good luck. The best Spider-Man villains never make it to the movies, like the evil Fritz von Meyer, who is a blank made of blank. Write your lies now. Okay, look for the truth and pick it. And what did people pick? Talk about a PR nightmare for bees.